What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Hope y'all having a blessed and wonderful day. Y'all day is going well for y'all. I am currently at the shop, but so while I'm sitting here waiting for them to pull me in, I look at my truck. I said I'm gonna make a video. I've been having this video I've been wanting to make for a while, so why not go ahead and do it? So I'm gonna talk to y'all about Tennessee Steel Haulers versus Blair. I did a lease purchase at Tennessee Steel Haulers. I did not finish. I'm gonna get to that. And I'm over here at Blair currently. I'm currently doing the lease purchase at Blair. So I wanted to go, Tennessee versus Blair, pros and cons of both. So let's start off with the good stuff, the lows. What are the lows looking like at Tennessee Steel Haulers versus Blair? Um, Lowe's at Tennessee Steel Haulers. The pros for the Lowe's at Tennessee Steel Haulers is they have a low board, so you could book as far as out as you want, and you can book on the outside low board. You can book on that low board, truckstop.com, whatever. Even if you have your own agent that you're used to working with, and that their numbers are good, then you could book with them. They don't care who you book with at Tennessee Steel Haulers, as long as their numbers are good, and they feel like they're gonna get their money. Um, which will bring another pro to Blair, because at Blair we don't have a low board, but I think they do that for a specific reason, to get people home every day, every weekend, not every day, but every weekend. You get home more often with the low selection at Blair, because people are not booking lows just to book them and staying out, So Blair, the pros on theirs is they customer freight. Over here at Blair, once you learn where to go in your area and get your routine together, that customer freight is really not too much beating it. Tennessee Star Holler, they have customer freight. Don't get me wrong, but like I said, it's on a low board, and that's a con to it too, because at Tennessee Steel Haulers, they have a low board, but all their low boards is through their customers, and their customers are agents, and you can get on the phone with the agent and build a relationship and get a low before it hits the low board, which could be a pro or could be a con. For me, it was a pro. I got in contact with a lot of agents over there, and while I was over there, I was, kind of moving. So that's the low situation, the pros and the cons of both. I feel like Blair, you got the opportunity to get home more, and when you know where to go, that customer freight, there's nothing like it. Tennessee Steel Haulers, you could pick your own loads. You got a more leniency of what you want to do. I feel like you could bring an agent on and deal with them. You could look on the load board and get something coming back, and you got more free range with them. But like I said, you're not guaranteed to be home. And then, like I said, a pro with them is you could book as far as out. There was weeks I had the whole week booked, Monday through Friday, and come home, and it worked out that way, as long as I don't have no breakdowns or anything. So let's talk about the next thing, the nitty gritty, the truck notes. Truck notes at Tennessee. Steel haulers, they gonna put it to you. I ain't gonna lie. No cap, no diddy, whatever you wanna say, they gonna put it to you. You better be ready to come out that munyon. Cause if you don't, you gonna be done yon over there. And that's the reason why I didn't stay over there. Yeah, their expenses is just too high. It's just too high. If you leasing a truck, if you bring it on a truck, I don't think it's too bad. If you got your own truck, you bringing it on, it's not too bad. But if you going over there to do a lease purchase, yeah, you gonna pay. You gonna pay about at least 12, 14 a week. You know what I'm saying? And that's about it. Over here, the most you'll pay out of your deductions is about 800, 800. I ain't gonna say the most. You know what I'm saying? The average is about 700, 800. Usually the truck note 475 plus the $47 for your fees, and two something a month for your insurance, and that's about it. But over there, that truck note gonna be at least 700, 800. They're gonna try to talk you into it, getting a trailer for about 150. Then you know what I'm saying, you gonna have whatever on top, 150, 125 in insurance every week. Qualcomm, not Qualcomm, but Keep Trucking. You got all these different fees over there, and if you wind up going to the shop, it's it's over there. Which leads me to my next topic is pay. Over at Tennessee Steel Haulers, you not getting your money till you pay. Point blank point. Period. Look, if you got a breakdown, you're not getting nothing until you pay what you gotta pay. You know. Um Also over there, if you are rolling, you get paid every time you drop that load. Depending on how you got your stuff set up, if you got a direct deposit, it might take a couple days to hit. If you getting paid on their card, then in a couple hours, if you drop at 9 o'clock, before 12 o'clock noon, that money is gonna be on your card. You know, so that's a good thing. You know, over here at Blair, they're once a week. You know, so that's pay. You know, but like I said, over there, you're not getting nothing until you finish that off. I think they're more lenient over here. You know, if stuff happens, our pay period ends on Monday. So over there, it's really no pay period. You can have it set up to where you get paid every week over there though. You can set it up to where you can have it that way. Or you can set it up. You got more ranges of how you want to get paid over there. Over here, it's just that once a week. Our pay period ends on Monday over here. So just say something happened and you don't drop that Monday load, they might put that Tuesday on Monday. You know what I'm saying? They'll work with you over here. You know they will work with you over here. Um, Fronting the bill, fronting the bill. Both companies gonna front you. If you a lease purchase over here at Blair, I haven't had no issue with them just paying it and taking it out of my escrow while putting me on cap 900 cap. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that's where Blair kind of wins in it. You know, when you come to Blair, they're gonna put you on the 900 cap. It's understood straight from the gate. Ain't no questions asked. Ain't no gray line or nothing. If you got something going on and you owe them people money for getting your truck fixed, as long as you make over $900, you're gonna get a $900 check. Now, if you run it and you make 600, that's what you're gonna get. You're gonna get 600. You know, do not get the cap confused and think you're gonna at least get a $900 check every time. You gonna get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? So, for instance, just say I run and my check's supposed to be $2,000. After all my expenses paid, I'm supposed to bring 2,000 home, but I'm on cap. Say I owe them, it don't even matter how much it is. I could owe them 20 bands. You know what I'm saying? And what they gonna do is they gonna send me 900, and 1,100 is gonna go towards my bill. So that's what the cap is. Now at Tennessee Steel Haulers, you gonna work, you gonna work until that bill is paid off. From what I remember, if it's something different, y'all let me know. But I remember putting my truck in the shop and having a run just to get a check. You know what I'm saying? Um, so that's a big thing. You know, if something major happens to your truck, you know, I don't know if they're gonna offer you another truck. I know over here at Tennessee Steel Holiday, we'll offer you to get another lease if something major happens to your truck. Or you know they're gonna run you your options. I've been in that situation, so I know firsthand. Tennessee Steel Haulers, that you gonna kind of have to get it. You know, so that's breakdowns. Time off, they both are the same. You know what I'm saying? You make your own schedule at both of them over here at Blair. You know, it ain't no big deal. You want to get home, just pick your load to go home. Uh, they don't have no load boy the way you pick your loads, but when you do call in, they gonna tell you, look, I got this is what they offer me. I got let's say 3 loads in your area, one going here, one going here, one going here. You can say, nah, man, I'm gonna just go home. You know what I'm saying? And they don't care how far you deadhead to get home. You know, you could be in Timbuktu, and if you want to head home, that's on you. That's your fuel. That's your money. That is what it is. Same thing at Tennessee Steel Haulers. You know, they really don't keep up with you at Tennessee Steel Haulers. You really gotta over there. You really gotta book your own loads. You gotta call around. You know, and if something canceled on you, you gotta deal with that. Over here, you do have a driver manager to where he's gonna call you and tell you what they have in the area. He's gonna call you and say, look, for tomorrow they looking at this, you know what I'm saying? Or he might call you, are you unloaded yet? They offer me this. Call you, certify your logs. Matter of fact, let me certify my logs now. So you do have a driver manager to take care of all that over here for you, you know what I'm saying? And that could be a pro and that could be a con depending on how you wanna do it. How you wanna if you wanna be more independent or, however you feel fit, it could be a pro and it could be a con. Um, I look at it as a pro to have a driver manager. I look at it as a pro and a con. Some days I look at it and I'm like, it's cool. I don't have to do all that. I could just drive. He gonna call me, offer me a load. And some days I'm like, man, I really wish we had a load board so I could book me a load on time, or I could at least see what they have to, see what's going on. But it is what it is. But as far as it go, Blair not a bad company. I like it over here, Blair. I haven't had no issues. Over here, another thing, what we've been going through recently, and this probably be my last thing because I'm kind of running out of stuff. But the last thing I would say is, over here at Blair, they gonna route you into their office. There's two things they gonna do. One is they gonna cut your fuel card off. If you don't certify your logs, if anything happen, they gonna cut that fuel card off. Point. Ain't no question about it. If you don't answer the phone or whatever it is, if they got an issue with you, the first thing they are going to do is cut your fuel card off. Um, that wasn't happening at Tennessee Steel Haulers, which at Tennessee Steel Haulers, I think I was still using my own fuel card at the time. Uh, but and the number two thing is they gonna route you to the office. If you get a violation, if anything happen, uh, it really don't matter what it is. They No matter what it is, they're gonna rush you to the office. You know what I'm saying? To have that little talk. They sometimes they just might want to see what it is physically. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna put eyes on it. They're gonna rush you to the office, which for me is not really of a bad thing. I did a lease purchase with a place called Joanne Express. If y'all want to hear about that, just let me know. Put it in the comments, and I'll tell you my story about that. I might do a little story time and tell you about my lease purchase experience at Tennessee Steel Office. Um, Let me know if y'all want to hear that. But Tennessee still hollers that it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Over here, they're gonna route you to the office, and like I said, I don't have no problem with it if I get to, because I come from a place, Joe and Express, and over there, we didn't get no work done on no outside shop or any of that. Like if we broke down on the road, if we broke down what was out, they'll tell them to fix it good enough to get it back to Mississippi, and we fixing it at the shop. So all my PMs, all my oil changes, all everything that we needed done. If I need a new charge, I need a new windshield, I needed all that. We was routed to the office. So I was at the office all the time, and the office was like 30 to 45 minutes from my house over there. So a lot of times I would just call somebody to come pick me up, drop my truck off, and leave it there for the weekend. They used to work on it on Saturdays, but that's one of the things too. Over here at Blair, they're gonna cut your fuel card off and they're gonna launch you to the office. That's two major things. They really don't mess with you at Tennessee State Hall. They really don't care. They not. They don't even have no shop or anything. You really gonna go by the yard over there. So that's Tennessee versus Blair. I think they're both good companies at the end of the day. My thing is, my advice, if you think about going between the two, if you have your own truck to bring home, either one will work. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you want more freedom and you want to put your own loads, go to Tennessee Steel Haulers. If you like that customer freight and you feel like, oh, customer freight is not up and down like the low board, whatever your situation is with that, I will bring it to Blair. If you're looking for deductions and all that, I would bring it to Blair. If you're looking for somebody to help you out, I think Blair will help you out more. I would have to talk to somebody else that brought their truck on with Tennessee Steel Holders and see how that is over there. Um, but you know that I think they're both good companies. They both got good freight. Um, I think Blair's freight is a little better. From I feel like if I would have had the same note, nah, I can't say that. Blair freight just seemed a little better to me. It seemed a little more consistent. It seems a little more, just a little more consistent. That freight seemed a little more consistent to me, and that's how I would like to put it. You know, they had good freight at Tennessee Hollers. Don't get me wrong. You can hit some licks if you don't mind going to Cali. The same way over here. If you don't mind going to Cali, if you don't mind going to Virginia, if you don't mind going to certain places that Tennessee Hollers, they freight could be consistent. Ohio was a good spot. You know, Ohio. Same as over here, Indiana. You know, going up and down 65 was a good spot at Tennessee State Holler. Same, same over here. Some of the spots, a lot of the lanes are just lanes for flatbed. So they're both good companies. I would say I wouldn't recommend nobody to do a lease purchase over at Tennessee State Haulers right now. I know a lot of people who bought their trucks, a lot of people who I talked to over there, still over there. They said if they would still be paying their note, they wouldn't be over there. Um, that's the biggest thing about over there is the deductions. Their truck notes are so high. The trailer note, their deductions is just it's just a lot. So if anything happens, you owing money, and plus you got to pay your truck note. It's a lot that go on into it. So yeah, that's what it come down to. But both of them are good companies. I have nothing to say bad about Tennessee Steel Haulers, and I have nothing bad to say about Blair. But that's my comparison of the two. So peace out.